You give me hope, the strength, the will to give on.
Hello everyone, this is Chef Michaela of Seafood Galore.
It's Mervic Vicky Monosilio, and I would like to invite you tomorrow. That's the
Alice, and I'm inviting you all to watch Germination Help Our.
So on behalf of One You Connect, we would like to thank One Nation.
Hi everyone, I am CJ Little. I am your creative
Karandang, yung Mrs. Tabok in UK 29.
Hi everyone, I'm Irene Coloso, and I would like to...
Ako po si Christine. Gusto ko lang po kayong i-invite sa interview.
Healing instructor and founder and co-creator of
Churito. I'm inviting everyone to join me.
And I'm inviting you this coming February 24.
I'm an actor, singer, and entertainer.
I'm currently the Director of Skilled Healthcare International.
I am a newly arrived nurse here in the UK.
Space Organization Coach, and I would like to invite you to join.
Hello everyone, good morning and good evening to everyone.
Everyone, my name is Victoria. I'm a UK-based transgender actor.
Of Artist Venue UK, please join us on...
Watch me tomorrow, June 9 at Germination Facebook page.
UK time, and we're going to be talking about how I manage.
Join me on Germination Show this coming 2nd of June 2021, hosted by...
And I'll be joining the live stream of Germination.
7 p.m. UK time. I'll invite
the Germination Show happening on May 12th, 7 p.m. Philippine time.
Me out on a Germination Show from the UK this Sunday, May 2nd.
On Sunday, April the 18th, 7 o'clock London.
The founder of KNC Music and Arts.
28th of March, I can share my patient.
Expecting to you all watch us this Wednesday, 24.
Imagine all the...
What would you tell your 12-year-old self? If you're in front of your 12-year-old self, what?
Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. Why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers, belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gonna find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams, every man has his goal. People like the way dreams have of sticking to their soul. Thunderclouds have the lightning, nightingales have the song. And don't you see, I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gonna find my corner of the sky. Yes, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from right now. And welcome to Germination PV, our hub for health, arts, and business. And I'm your host, Jeremy, here in London, and I take it that you're all doing well and keeping safe wherever you're watching from right now. So please write on the comment box where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. And we are live streaming simultaneously on YouTube and on Facebook page as well under Germination. And we are also live on Musika Silangan, on One Nation Awards UK, on Germination Get Champion, and of course on my private Facebook group, Discovery, and on my Facebook, Jeremy Roy. Yan. So, if you are new to Germination, please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and follow and like our Facebook page. Please show us some love and appreciation. Yan. Thank you, everyone. And of course, Germination would not be complete without this inner works, because we believe that everything starts from within. So I would like to give you a seed that you can plant into your mind and let it germinate. So our seed of the day is...
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Inner Works, where everything starts within us. For this week, let's start off the day by creating a safe space where we can speak our truth and live our authentic lives. I'd like to share to you this quote. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, then it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. So that was famously quoted by Albert Einstein, who is one of the greatest physicists we have. And he is a German-born theoretical physicist who is best known by his works with relativity, theory of relativity, and his contributions in quantum mechanics. So that's who doesn't know Mr. Einstein, right? So when we talk about geniuses, so I have to talk about the 9 types of intelligence, because each and every one of us has an innate ability that stands out from each and every one as an individual. So we have this special ability which is unique to each and one of us. So the 9 types of intelligence are: number 1, visual or picture smart. Number 2 is linguistics or word smart. Number 3 is logical, or we can call this reasoning smart, or the people who are good in numbers. And number 4 is kinesthetics, so body smart. These are the athletes and really good with body works and body mechanism. And number 5 is naturalist, so nature smart, who are the ones who are really intact and have this special connection with nature and how nature works. And number 6 is musical. So musical, people who are good with music, listening, creating, or easily can connect, this with sounds. And number 7 is existential or life smart. So these are what we call in Tagalog are maabilidad. These are the people na what you call this in Tagalog or in our language are um, um, marunong sa buhay, which is innate in them. So eight, number eight, number eight is interpersonal or people smart. These are most likely you can see this with people who are in politics or in PR. They're really good in connection in being social and creating relationship with others. And number nine, I can't get my number 9 is intrapersonal or self-smart. So self-smart people are the ones who are very assured, and very grounded with who they are. So these are the 9 types of intelligence: visual, linguistics, logical, kinesthetic, naturalist, musical, existential, intrapersonal, interpersonal. So these are the 9 types. So each and every one of us has this innate ability that is unique. So which ones do you think you have? So if you think that this is something that is worth sharing and you find this a really good, value and insight for the week, so please like and share, and comments are always appreciated. This is Mimi Billy sending my love and light to you. See you next week.
Yeah, that's our inner works for today. And I would like to welcome Ate J. Montelibano. Yan. Ate J. Montelibano, excited to hear from Carl Balita, future senator. Yan. Go, go, team. Hashtag Biliskilos. Mabuhay Isko, Doc Willie, Samira, Carl, and Jopet, Pilipinas. Hashtag God first. Yan. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Ate J, I can see your name. Yes, I can see your name. It's not as a Facebook user. And incidentally, there's a Facebook user. Gandang gabi po. Yes, magandang gabi. Yan, thank you very much, Ate J. Yan, Gorgeous Millie said, Ate J. Montelibano. Ayan, thank you very much. Now, without much further ado, I would like to introduce now our very special guest for today. Ayan, ayan. Okay, let's give him an introduction. All right, here you go, our very special guest for today.
Receiving the highest honors among 50 top executives all over the world. He finished the executive program in international management in Stanford University and National University of Singapore, and a certified franchise executive graduate in the Philippine Franchise Association. He holds 3 professional licenses, a master's degree and 2 doctoral degrees in humanities and education. He is currently working on his 3rd doctoral degree. He is the man behind the biggest review center in the Philippines, the Dr.Carl BALITA Review Center, or popularly known as CBRC. It has more than 120 branches spread across the Philippines and other parts of the world, including Asia, Middle East, and Canada, and has the distinction of being the first ISO 9001 2015 certified business of its kind. CBRC dominated the Philippine Franchise Association's Franchise Excellence Awards in 2017 and 2019, winning most of the prestigious awards. It is the leader in innovation for its online review and training today, making its way to becoming a global institution of excellence in knowledge development for lifelong learning. He owns the Mahalta Resort and Convention Center and the Pedagogy Learning Center. He is a film and record producer, a best-selling author, and a Hall of Fame awardee as host of ABS-CBN DZMM's Radyo Negosyo for almost 2 decades now. A fellow of Royal Institute of Entrepreneurs in Singapore. He is a respected and multi-awarded businessman, being awarded the Asia CEO Entrepreneur of the Year Circle of Excellence for 3 consecutive years, an outstanding professional awardee in 2018, Asia Pacific Young Entrepreneur Awards finalist, DOST Science Ambassador, University of Santo Tomas Total Awards recipient, and Oriental Mendoros, the Mahalta Award Entrepreneur. He is the chairman of Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Quezon City, and its current national chairman for Human Resource Development. An international motivational speaker, a business professor, and more importantly, a family man. The educational entrepreneur extraordinaire, Dr. Carl E. Balita.
All right, so let's bring him in. Ayan, let's all welcome Dr. Carl Balita, a nurse, multi-awarded entrepreneur, doctor of education, and senatorial candidate for 2022. Welcome here, Dr. Carl Balita in Germination. Please greet our live audience right now.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good evening from the Philippines and wherever you are. I hope you're safe. I think you're in London, Tama? You're
yes,
in London?
yes po, yes. Here in London.
Okay.
Yes,
so what
yes.
time is it there? Anong oras ngayon dyan?
It's 11:19 in the morning po. 11:19
Okay.
in the morning.
All right, great.
Wow,
great.
thank you.
I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here. I like the song. I like
Thank
the
you.
song, Corner of the Sky is one of my favorites, It's
Wow.
it's from a musical, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Rivers
yes.
belong
Pip
where
it,
they
pip
can
it.
rumble. Yeah. Eagles belong where they can fly. That's I like that because I'm the daddy eagle. They call me daddy eagle.
Oh, I see. Wow.
Yeah, eagles.
You know what? I
happen
was
to
I was thinking what song to sing. I was thinking what song to sing to Dr. Carl, and I hit the nail on the head, I would say.
Yeah, because
Amazing.
I admire eagles because number one, eagles don't fly; they soar, and that means
Yes,
they're using the power of the wind to propel them to greater heights. Number two, when it rains, all birds hide under the trees, but eagles no, they fly above the clouds. So that's one character, the
Wow.
eagle. And eagle don't thrive on dead meat. They only eat fresh prey. A reason being is that not that they are ruthless, but they deserve the best. They always don't settle for less. And lastly, eagles have very far vision. They have very sharp vision. That's why from up above they can see the fish and they can dive fast and get the fish. So
Wow.
I like the majestic eagles. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Ayan, simula pa lang marami na tayong napupulot kay Dr. Carl Balita.
And
How much more later on?
then there's also a story that when eagles get too old, of
Yeah.
course, after getting old, their nails, their claw
Yeah,
become callous, and their beak
Oh,
also
yeah.
become callous, and their feathers become thick. What eagles will do is they go to high places in the mountains. The first thing they do is with their beak, they will remove all their feathers, so they can grow
okay.
one. So imagine how painful that is. And then
Yeah,
another thing is they'll take off their nails, their claws, and then they hit their beak on the stone so that they will also remove the beak, and then they will spend weeks there and months so that they can grow new feathers, new beak, and new claw. But after that they will be like refreshed and ready to
Refresh
fly
it.
again. So it's all about the eagles being able to go through a painful process just to evolve. I just
Yeah.
realized that what I'm doing right now in my campaign, in my recent decision, is similar to that.
Wow.
I'm making a sacrifice so that soon I can soar as a brand new eagle, a new breed of eagle, to do the next level of my task. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Umpisa pa lang po yan. So please, all the live viewers, please share this live stream to all your friends, to all people that you know. Because we are 100% guaranteed we will learn a lot from Dr. Carl Barita. But Dr. Carl Barita, I always do this to my very special guests, and nobody escapes my quick fire questions.
Right.
Are you ready for this one? Quick
Go
fire
ahead.
questions? So basically, I'm going to throw you questions and you will answer it by the first thing that will come into your mind. It's just a way of knowing you more, of course, warming you up, and of course, having fun here in Germination. Ayan, are you ready for this one, Dr. Carl? All right, let's go. All right, sleep or eat?
Luxury.
Luxury. Sleep or eat? Luxury.
Between the two, I choose
between the two, just choose one, First thing that will come into your mind. Sleep.
Yeah.
Dr. Carl, apart from your face, which body part you look most in the mirror?
My hair.
Your hair.
Yeah,
what was the last thing that you Googled?
Caloocan, because I was a speaker yesterday in Caloocan. I Googled about it.
I see. Amazing. Who would you rather have? Would you have Rambo or Terminator on your side? Who would you choose? Rambo or Terminator?
I like Terminator because he's modern.
Modern. Amazing. Amazing. Would you rather have a cook or a maid?
A maid? I'd rather have a maid because I cook.
You cook. Amazing. Amazing. Would you rather have X-ray vision or a magnified hearing?
I like vision. There's nothing
vision
that beats vision. Yeah.
Vision. Amazing. Yeah. Stop war or end world hunger? Which one?
End world hunger.
World hunger. Amazing. Yeah. Would you rather have the rewind button or a pause button? Which one would you have? Rewind or pause?
I like pause. I don't want to look back. I run fast forward.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Glory or passion?
Passion.
Possession or creation?
Creation. I love creating.
Creation. Brain or heart?
Heart. It feeds the brain with blood. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. And Dr. Carl Balita, if you have the attention of the whole world right now for 10 seconds, what will you say? What will you say?
I'll tell the world to be kind and protect humanity because this is our only world.
Wow, amazing. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that one and I hope it wasn't too bad. I really love your answers, Dr. Balita. Yeah, amazing. So, what treat are we in for today and what value and learning can we give our live audiences? And I'm guaranteed I'm reassuring you that you'll learn a lot from Dr. Carl Balita. I always look forward doing Germination because I always learn from my guests. You know, it doesn't matter if they're younger than me, and always believe that we learn from each other's experience and life journey. And of course, we are in the presence of a multi-awarded, a nurse, first of all, a nurse, multi-awarded entrepreneur, a host, a singer, film director, doctor of education, and now a 2020 senatorial candidate. Yeah, amazing. So please share this live stream to all your friends out there. So, Dr. Carl, so how much has nursing changed through the years? You know, I've been here in UK for more than 20 years. And what has changed through the years? You know, you being an owner of Carl BALITA Review Center for nurses and other professions, what has changed in terms of practice or quality of nurses that we produce? Tell us more, Dr. Carl.
Well, nursing has definitely changed since Florence Nightingale professionalized it, because there are a lot of new developments in the way we explain when we're guided by things. Nursing has become, more than just assistant to the doctors through time. It has changed to be a very assertive and very vital member co-level professionals. Nursing has also changed in the way we are asserting our rights for positive practice environment and so on, for our benefits and salary. Nurses have been in the streets, have been into the halls of Congress defending themselves. That's as far as Philippines is concerned. But essentially, nursing remained to be that compassionate, caring profession where where humanity trust on, especially during the time of the pandemic. But nursing will have to change towards being in the forefront of policy changes, and that's the reason why I decided to run, because enough of those days that we only have the lawyers and the other politicians running our health policies, for example, because it's about time that professionals be represented in it. You would still remember Juan Flavier, a former senator who was a medical doctor.
Yeah.
And why I carry other professions, nursing remained to be my core. And the one of the major changes that happened in nursing now is the appreciation for nursing has become better. Why? Because nursing has been in the forefront of this pandemic experience. So the appreciation for nursing has become remarkable, and a society appreciated nursing in no level of in no level compared to now.
Wow, that's really amazing. And it's true, after Senator Juan Flavier before, I think there's nobody else who is actually in the health profession itself, to represent, a position in the Senate. So
Yeah,
that's
in 2020,
it's really perfect timing for you.
yeah,
And we
2020.
would like to have somebody, a nurse as well, in the position that will bring about, changes. That's what you
But
said,
remember, I also carry other, I mean, other profession. I'm
profession.
also a teacher. I'm a doctor of
Yeah.
education. So I'm also bringing education. And, I'm a champion of the micro and small, medium enterprises. And I also bring business along my agenda. But of course, in general, when you combine health, livelihood, or economics, and education, you have come close to home, and you're actually inside home. And that's what we need to do: transform this government or our society. That I always say that if you want to change the world, you have to go home and love and give love and love your family. And if you
Yes.
really want to change the world, you have to the government should protect that family, and that government should be inside that family. So that's where I'm coming from.
Wow, amazing. Thank you very much for that, Dr. Carl. And you're also a multi-awarded entrepreneur, a nurse entrepreneur, yeah? But not all nurses are actually entrepreneurial. So how would you encourage or promote entrepreneurship to nurses? And why
Well,
promote it in the first place?
it's difficult to combine the thinking of a nurse or a doctor with the thinking of the entrepreneurs, because we were never trained as nurses. We were never trained to take risks because we take care of lives. But when you go to business, you have to take all the risks that you can, because that's what business is all about. That's where a nurse should shift the paradigm, that if you want to go into business, you have to shed off your risk averse mindset to a risk willing and risk taking mindset. And that's the beginning of it. That's my suggestion: is you have to start small, so that you will not be afraid of taking risk. Then, but and learn the tricks of the trade, because business is not about making money. It's actually finding solutions to problems. And that's why not many nurses are in business. But when I won the award of the outstanding alumni, the Tomasian Outstanding Alumni Awards of UST, um, I I was asked. By the way, I won the award as an entrepreneur, and there are more business graduates than nursing graduates in UST. And at that time, a nurse won the entrepreneur award for Total. And I was the I was interviewed, and I was asked, what did you learn from nursing that made you the person you are in business? And I said, I learned caring, and I learned leadership. Because what we don't know is that caring is important in nursing. I mean, in business, because you care for your people. Your people will only care for you in the same level that they feel that you care for them. So I perfected that caring. I mean, I learned the theory and application of caring in nursing. And the other one is leadership, because as a nursing student, I was a student leader. So those were the quick answers I gave them when I was asked about what made me, and what did I learn from UST that made me a successful entrepreneur at that. So we have what it takes to be successful in business. We just have to make
Wow.
it.
Yes, amazing. That was really inspiring. That answer. I really love that one. And what's in entrepreneurship anyway that we should promote it to people, not just to nurses, but to people as well. What's the advantage of having the entrepreneurial skills to
It's
begin
being
with?
a solution. It's being a solution to a problem. Because when you become an entrepreneur, you're not one person who plunge into it because you want to make money. You plunge into it because you want to have a solution to an existing problem, or you want to improve something that is already there. The innovation and the creativity uh, come from entrepreneurs, and that's why if you want to express that, if you want to be a part of the solution to other people's problem and make a livelihood out of it or make profit out of it, go ahead and be an entrepreneur. But more importantly,
Wow.
on the personal level, entrepreneurs are independent people. I mean, we make decisions. We enjoy our freedom. We work for our own dreams. That's it. That's the most important part. We're not working for somebody else's dream. We're working for our own dream. And when you're in entrepreneurship, the opportunities are just beyond limits. I mean, there's a limitless opportunity you can embrace and seize. And if that's something you want to do, you better get into the decision of being entrepreneur, because even if you work all your life in a hospital, you'll never own that hospital. See, even if I work all my life in the university, I will never own that university. But because I started with a little table, a small table in Moraita, and I grew that business, then I become successful. I now have 120 branches all over the country, and I have reached
Wow.
out to almost a million aspiring professionals since your time to connect. So you know what I mean? So I'm able to achieve my goal of being of service, and create a fortune out of it in the process. But more importantly, I seize my own dreams. I'm here because of that decision.
Wow. Really amazing. Wow. So, as an educator, I always have this question in my mind, and I think it's a good time to ask you this question as well because you're a doctor of education. Let's talk about financial literacy. Why do you think that financial literacy is not being taught in school? Robert Kiyosaki said you can be highly professional, highly educated, but at the same time you can be financially illiterate as well. So why do you think financial literacy is not being taught in school?
Because to be honest, because they don't want us to be very intelligent and to be very economically free. Because even governments want many governments want their people poor. Why? Because it's easy to manipulate the poor. You see, the poor they become, I mean, at the mercy of politicians, of government. Imagine if you teach everyone to be rich, then wala ka nang bibiling boto, di ba? Wala ka nang papapalahin sa ayuda na pera naman nilang kinukuha. They benefit from ignorance. They benefit from that ignorance or from that poverty. And imagine if all Filipinos are rich, will they be able to manipulate these people to vote for for 200 pesos or for 500 pesos.
Mhm.
Think about it. So,
Yes.
and that's why the more financially illiterate people are, the poorer they become, and government will be in control of these unfortunate poor people.
Yeah.
That's why I think in my agenda, you would see you can check on my platform. I
Mhm.
propose four revitalized areas in learning, one of which
Yeah.
is agriculture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because our country is so rich in agriculture,
Mhm.
but we're so backward. We taught the Thai and the Vietnamese to plant rice. Now we're importing their rice. Think about it. So
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
agriculture, a real agriculture, learned not only as a practical, playful thing in elementary and high school, but really a serious competency. Second is financial literacy.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we have
Good.
to learn how to manage our money. And number three, entrepreneurship.
Mhm.
They should learn how to put up their business. And lastly, good manners and right conduct, because it's so destroyed. I mean, it's so important.
Wow, that's really amazing. Thank you for answering that question, Dr. Carl Balita.
Yeah.
And at this point, I just would like to welcome our live viewers, Arcania Rose Noviembre 30. Thank you very much. We have Andres Colonge Durol Jr., Mimi Mili. We have Eve Heron. Welcome here. We have Shane Mika Galang. And Maruch Kazem Silo. And Facebook user said, hello, Jeremy, Dr. Carl Balita and all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Maruch from the Philippines, thank you for the heart. And Arcania, hello, Sir Jeremy Roy. And hello po sa lahat from Maruch again. And Mimi Mili. Hello, Ate Jay Montaliban ng Maclod and Mimi Mili. Ayan. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. So, what are the gaps po in nursing profession that you think needs more improvement or working on? What are those gaps that we need to fill at this point?
Well, it's really fixing the situation of nurses and other health professionals in the workplace. You know why? Because if we are lacking nurses, we have to attract more young people to get into nursing. But why
Yeah.
will they go into nursing if their motivation is only to work overseas? Because
Yeah.
overseas is
Yeah.
where the greener pasture is. So I would
Mm-hmm.
suggest and I would advocate to really take care of the positive practice environments of nurses and all
Yeah.
health professionals in the Philippines. And by doing that, we can be assured that we will be attracting a lot of our graduates to stay
Mm-hmm.
home, because still there's no
Yeah.
place like home, and many Filipinos would still want to stay in the Philippines for that matter.
Yeah.
Now, there should be more scholarships for nursing in the Philippines. If they really want, because it's a very expensive course. You'll agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a very expensive course, and if you really want to make a good supply, then you have to provide for more scholarship. The gap is on how nurses are enjoying being nurses. Okay, and the
Yeah.
gap is how we will somehow reduce the discrepancy of income among nurses in the Philippines, both in
Mm-hmm.
private and public, and of course in collectively compared with those working overseas.
I see. Amazing, amazing. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. And Dr. Carl Balita, I told you earlier that back in the 90s, I was in a Central Escolar University. You were our in-house reviewer for many weeks before we actually graduate and choose our own review center. But during that time, Dr. Carl, was it does it has it already come across your mind that uh, you will run for a position in the government and get involved in politics, and just like what you do, has it come across your mind during that time?
I've always been a leader, from being a
Mm.
student leader to being a faculty association leader while I was a
Yeah,
professor
yeah,
to becoming a business leader. All I
yeah,
wanted was to bring change where I operate.
yeah,
Like you
yeah.
would notice, so I remember that you were my student and I was just working with a review center at the time. I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
paid to do it for you. And then, but then, when I entered the world of review, I made sure that I was not only wanting to earn money or to make a livelihood out of it, but I wanted to solve some problems of quality and branding among review centers. And it happened. It I'm always have always wanted to be part of solutions. And at this point, if you're only in the Philippines and if you only have my network, if you only have, my branding, my personal branding, 20 years in DZMM, 120 branches, three professions, two doctoral degrees. I mean, given all of those possibilities,
Yeah,
even you
yeah.
will run. Even you will run. Why? Because maaawa ka dun sa mga kababayan natin. You want to be part of the solution because
Yes, yes.
we need science in the way we're attacking this health crisis. We need health professionals to guide our government and to help our government come together for solutions. So any Filipino, I'm sure right now, is wanting to be part of the solution. It's
Yes,
just that the
definitely.
solution I found is to respond to the request of some sectors. There are hospital sectors, medical nursing sectors, and so on. Midwives group, they were all wanting that I make this decision to run because they believe in my winnability. So I
Yes,
said,
yes.
okay. I of course, with my family, I came to that decision that yes, I will run.
Wow, amazing. Thank you for answering that question. And um just a question, from you are running for senator. Isn't that like a big jump for you? But before you answer that question, I would like to pause for a commercial break and we will be right back.
Katuwang Katuwang ko ang World Remit para mabigyan ka ng magandang bukas. Kahit malayo man tayo sa isa't isa, minsan hindi may iwasan ikumpara ang ating sarili sa iba. Pero ang perang pinadala ay nagsisigurong kasama ka pa rin nila sa pagtupad ng inyong mga pangarap. Sobrang proud ako bilang iyong ina, kasing proud mo ngayon na nagsisimula ng panibagong yugto ng tagumpay.
There, out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from God, fallen from grace. God be my witness, I never shall yield till we come face to face. Till we come face to face. He knows his way in the dark. Mine is the way of the Lord. Those who follow the path of the righteous shall have their reward. And if they fall as Lucifer fell, the flame, the sword's tongue, in your multitude, scarce to be counted, filling the darkness with odor and light. You are the sentinel, silent and sure, keeping watch in the night, keeping watch in the night. You know your place in the sky, you hold your course and your aim, and each in your season returns and returns, and it's always the same. And if they fall as Lucifer fell, you fall and flame. And so it must be, and so it is written on the doorways to paradise, that those who falter and those who fall must pay the price. Lord, let me find him, that I might see him safe behind bars. I will never rest till then. This I swear by the Yan, we're back. Yan, I always serenade my guests here. Yan, so thank you for that. And yes, Dr. Carl, going back to that question, don't you think it's a big jump of running for senator straight away?
If it's what it takes to be able to help, then I don't mind even soaring, not only jumping.
Yes.
What people may not know is that I have run quality organization, quality national organization. I have led many organizations, and the thing is, we have to do our part. All of us.
Yes.
We have to do our part.
Absolutely.
And for the Senate, can you imagine that our laws would still be relevant considering the disruption that happened because of the pandemic? We have to look into it.
Yes.
If we really want to make the new normal a better normal, then we have to revisit everything, and many of those we will have to revisit are the laws.
Exactly. I believe I understand that one. Amazing. And I just would like to post this one, a comment from Ate J. Montelipe na Maclod. Sir Carl Balita, so happy you are running for the Senate. We are rooting for you. God bless you and give you strength for the challenging months ahead. Yeah, thank you very much, Ate J. Montelipe na Maclod. Yeah. Ayan, sabi ni Ate J, pang Broadway. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Yeah. Amazing. At this point, Dr. Balita, I have actually a surprise for you. Ayan. Here in Germination, there's full of surprises, I would say. All right. So, here you go. Here's your surprise.
Magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi. Saan mang dako kayo ng mundo naroon ngayon. Nandito po ako upang ipakilala ang isang kaibigan at tinuturing kong isang kapatid. Siya po ay walang iba kundi si Dr.Carl Balita. Pero paano ko ba siya madidescribe, no? Madidescribe ko siya siguro as, pasensya na, maingay mga aso. Madidescribe ko siya siguro as a leader of leaders. Guro ng mga guro. Isang kaibigan na hindi kayo iwanan. Kaya Kaya maligaya ako na tinutulungan siya sa kanyang layuning upang maging senador ng bansa. Maraming salamat po.
Ayan, si Architect Alfred Carandang. Thank you very much, Sir Alfred Carandang. Yan. Yeah, we were together as what I told you earlier, we were together when we were younger. We were together in a church organization. We were altar servers. So that's how I know Sir Alfred.
Altar boys.
Altar boys. That's okay. All right. So, Dr. Carl, what are your thoughts naman about, you mentioned it briefly earlier, and it is a fact, that nurses go abroad, and of course you have a review center, you have lots of branches all over the Philippines and other countries as well. You help nurses, become qualified and registered. And then after 2 to 3 years, same as me, I left the country, like many years ago. And it's like we groom them in the Philippines, just for nurses to serve other countries. So what are your thoughts about this one?
Are you sending remittances in the Philippines, Jeremy?
Yes, I do. With World Remit, as you can see.
Are you helping your family improve their quality of lives?
Yes.
Did you send some of your siblings or relatives to school?
Not I only have one sibling. So
are you spending most of your money in the Philippines? Are you investing in the Philippines somehow? Are your parents
not yet. Not quite yet.
But are your parents still here?
Yes. My mother's still in the Philippines.
How much money? Give me an idea. How much money are you sending in the Philippines every month?
Not every month now. Before I used to, but not anymore during this time.
You compute what have you been spending for the Philippines because of your income wherever you are. That makes sense. You're fueling our economics, our economy, no? You're helping us survive the crisis, and that's not a bad idea. The thing is, if Filipinos are not overseas Filipino workers. Filipinos are global citizens, and that's why we become not only the best for the Filipinos, but the choice of the world, especially nurses. I don't have regrets that nurses are leaving, because there will always be nurses who will be serving the Filipinos right here. I will just hope that the Filipinos the global citizens among the overseas Filipinos are also thinking of retiring in the Philippines soon, investing in the Philippines soon, because that gives you more, more. Have you purchased a property in the Philippines already, Jeremy?
Not yet.
Not yet. Are you now a citizen of the country where you're working in?
I am.
You are. Are you intending to die there? To retire there?
No.
No. Are you envisioning to go back to the Philippines?
Good question, because I have been asked that question so many times, but I haven't really thought about it, to be honest, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, and just think of how you also have collectively have helped the economy. Though it's really a little unfair, because you used the Philippine resources when you were growing up until such time that you have left. Philippine resources. You used our LRT, you used our schools, and so on. But that's okay, because the quality of your life and the quality of life of your family through your migration or overseas employment is good enough. That's my. After all, we were not only born for the Philippines and the Filipinos. We will born for the world. For as long as you're serving humans and not Martians yet, I'll be glad. We're still serving humans.
Amazing. Really love that. Thank you for answering that question. And let me just my classmate here, Jason Cruz Luna, Bilis Kilos, Pilipinas, God First. Ayan. Thank you, Jason Luna. Ayan, my classmate in high school. Ayan, mabuhay ka, Senator Carl, magandang balita. Ayan. And Jason Cruz Luna, mahusay yan si Carl Balita, bro. Please send my regards. Si Jason Luna Camo, media officer ng IM Philippines National. Ayan.
Ano ba yan? JC.
Yan, si Jason Luna. Ayan, so that's good.
JC, tulungan mo ako ha. Tulungan mo ako. Alam mo naman, wala akong pang-PR. Wala akong masyado maraming pera. Help me out. Help me out.
Amazing. So I think you've answered this one briefly earlier, So how do we keep them, what are our other options in keeping Filipino nurses in the Philippines rather than leaving?
Treat them nice. Treat them well.
Yeah.
I cannot blame the government alone or the hospitals alone in not giving what the nurses want. But I think if the society will show how much we love our nurses. During the peak of the pandemic, some families will cook something, will deliver it in hospitals, and put a little, thank you, nurses. That's a lot. You would agree with me, Jeremy, that it's a lot when you're serving and sacrificing for other people. I know of some drivers who would come out of their houses during the peak of the pandemic and would put themselves in front of hospitals, and when they see nurses or anyone in uniform, white uniform, they'll bring them home for free as a service.
Wow.
So these are the kinds of actions that would prove to nurses that you value them, and maybe that would be a very strong factor for them to stay.
Yes, that's really true. Amazing. That's why it's called a vocation, isn't it? Because that's our calling. That's what we say when we started nursing. It's our calling. It's our vocation. So whatever happens, we stay serving the country and humanities, as what you said. We're not just born for the Philippines, but for the whole world. As long as we're serving humanity, that is good enough. Yeah. Thank you very much. And who is who is Carl Balita as a nurse? Just very briefly, who is Carl Balita as a nurse?
Well, I'm the
Describe
author.
Carl Balita as a nurse.
I'm the author. I'm the reviewer. I'm the developer of critical thinking in nursing. So that's what I am. I'm an advocate. I have joined rallies. I have organized rallies for nurses. I have supported rallies of the Philippine Nurses Association. I have went with nursing leaders in different agencies like Senate, so that we can assert the salary of nurses. So that's what I am. That's what I am as a nurse. I'll be the first nurse senator of the Republic of the Philippines.
Wow. Amazing. And Dr. Carl Balita, I know you remember this one. You have this green book. I had that one. I bought that one. A green book and all the possible questions in the nursing licensure examination is in there. So I actually brought it in here. In when I came to London.
Really, you still have it?
Yeah, I've got it. I don't know where it is right now, but I brought it in here. I got all my highlighters in there. Oh, so I've got that one.
You remember that, the nurses' vaccine brief?
Yes, that's color green. Yeah. I bought it. It was a really big help in reviewing my nursing board licensure review during that time. Amazing. And who is Carl Balita as entrepreneur and businessman?
Well, a leader at that, because at the time I'm gone are the days when all I wanted was to earn money. I shifted it by sharing that blessing to others. I have partners, and during the pandemic, I realized that a phone call or a text message to my friends in the chamber movement is all it takes to make them smile and feel good. As a businessman, I'm a person who want to see many people as successful in business as well.
Wow, amazing. Who is Carl Balita naman as a host? I know you're a host in ABS-CBN radio, about negosyo or something like that. Who are you as a host? Describe Carl Balita as a host.
I'm a learner. When I host, I don't ask questions because I had to ask questions. In fact, I never go for a script because all I wanted is to be curious. I want my natural curiosity. I want my willingness to learn. These are my guiding, my guiding light in hosting. I am sincere in wanting to find out answers to the questions that will come along.
Wow, amazing. I'll take that on board.
Yeah,
Thank you.
when you're interested to know the story of people, you
Yeah.
just have to follow their story, and you have the complete set of questions that will spontaneously just flow.
That's true. Just follow the answer, just and then ask another question. Yeah, that's really good. That's good. Thank you. And
Although
Yep.
Yeah, although I have some frameworks in my mind, there are basic
Yeah.
questions I wanted to know all the time. Yeah, but there's one question I never ask because, especially if I'm talking to a successful person, I never ask about failure. When you're talking with some very successful people, you don't ask them about failure. You know why? Because they don't have answers. They don't have an answer. You know why? Because
Okay.
to the most successful people that I have interviewed, whom I have interviewed, they hardly could recall failures, because for them there are no mistakes, just lessons.
Wow, amazing. Thank you for that. I'll take that on board as well. I'm willing to learn from you.
You would notice that. But if you ask a miserable person about failures and frustrations, they will have the whole day to discuss it. But if you ask a successful person, they will say, and they will think. They will just answer you for the sake of answering. But ask them if that's for real, that's not even real. Because they don't care. And they don't see that as failure. They see that as stepping stone to greater
Stepping stone, yeah. Exactly. What's in the way is actually the way.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. And who is Carl Balita naman as a friend?
As a friend, I'm a person to run to. I'm a friend who will call us an ace, a spade a spade. Meaning, as a nurse, I will be very objective. I don't have sympathy. I only have empathy. And by empathy, I mean I will be objective. Even if I feel what you feel, I will maintain my objectivity. So I will not sugarcoat anything as a friend. I will always be honest, an honest friend.
Amazing.
I never
And how
please
about
a
us?
friend. I will never please a friend. I will be honest in informing what needs to be done. Because I want my friends to do the same thing. To be honest with you.
Amazing. Thank you for that. And how about who is Carl Balita as a person?
As a person, a simple one. Someone who is wearing, ordinary shorts and ordinary shirt. A simple one. Someone who wants simple life. Wants to do simple things. Trying to be funny when I'm corny. Things like that. That's what I am. I want to be simple.
And I saw your TikToks.
Yeah,
I saw your TikToks. I enjoy your TikToks.
I went out with my mother and father and my wife to a merienda somewhere, and my wife asked me, "Are you wearing that shorts?" I said, "Yes." Don't you think you should wear your pants? I said, "No, I used to wear shorts before I run. Now I can." Who's telling me not to wear shorts anymore? And I don't know, because I just want to be me. That's I want to be me.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, amazing. Now at this point, I've got another surprise for you. Okay, so let me just switch this off. Ayan. So this is your surprise. Here you go.
Dr. Carl is my friend for more than 10 years now. He's really a true friend, straightforward, generally energetic, enthusiastic, passionate, and he is my mentor. What I really admire in him most is for being a motivational speaker. How I wish I could be like him on the stage, and I also admire for Dr. Carl Balita for being a transformational leader. His leadership style can inspire positive changes in those who follow. He's not only concerned and involved in the process, but focused on helping members of the group succeed as well. And in 2022 election, he is my #1 senator of the Republic of the Philippines. Thank
Yan. That was Sara De La Roya Mateo. Yan.
She's in the US.
He's in the US.
Yeah.
I see.
A good
President of
friend of
Philippine
mine
Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
in Quezon City. That's a chapter of the PCCI in Quezon City. Yeah.
I see.
I have a
Wow.
good friend. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would like to thank Architect Alfred Karandang for helping me with all these surprise video messages for you. Thank you, Sir Alfred. Yan. Amazing, amazing. So, Dr. Carl, this may sound corny, but how to be you? How to be you?
Don't be me. That's a problem.
Uh-huh.
You will never be me because they can only be you. That's the
Yeah.
problem with others. The more you become someone else, the less you become who you are. Remember, that's my mantra. Always be who you are.
Amazing.
In fact, the quickest way to sadness is comparing yourself with others. That's the
Amazing. That's
shortcut
true.
to sadness.
Yeah, yeah.
Whenever I'm asked that question, how to be you, I said, you never know that mine is better than yours. As a matter of fact, you may be surprised to even discover that yours is better than mine. Because the best version is not the best version of me by you, but it will always be the best version of you by you. So
Yes,
I
amazing.
always say that, yeah.
Thank you for that. And one life lesson that you would like to share to all of us. One life
One
lesson
life,
that you would like to share to us. Yeah.
one life lesson is, you have to color outside the lines once in a while if you want to make your life a masterpiece. You only have one chance to make your life a masterpiece. You have to color outside the lines. Meaning, don't be boxed by the norms. Don't be boxed by the limitations that are imposed by people around you. Don't even
Yeah.
be boxed by your own mindset. You have to always explore to go beyond your own comfort zone. I've learned that. I've seen that. Imagine a nurse that I am, a nurse that I was, a provinciano
Mm.
that I was, to
Mm.
have. I'm not even saying that I'm successful because success is always a road that is under construction. Remember that.
Mm.
But to me, I am where I am because of those, the courage that I was ready to
Mm.
take, and the serenity when I couldn't change. The prayer, Saint Francis, the Assisi,
Mm.
Lord grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage
Yes.
to change things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So,
Mhm.
my favorite prayer that is. Uh, yeah, that's life. Life is about making decisions. Life is about improving because who you are. I mean, the best lesson I think of life is life itself. You know why? Because you remember 15 million sperm
Mhm.
released by
Mhm.
your
Yeah.
father to your mother,
Yeah.
and at that time there was a race, and you among millions you became the one successfully penetrating the matured egg, and
Yeah.
then you survived 9 months in there, and then you were born. The fact that you were born, you're already victorious. There's already victory in you're already a champion by having been born alone. So why is it that when you learned to think and to walk, you develop all those limitations that in the end you believe that you're a big loser? So I think we have to just celebrate little victories. Victories may not come in big shapes and forms.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
just come from little celebration of the blessings that you get every day, and you just have to learn to count it. Because some people
Yeah.
are not happy because they're too busy counting the blessings of other people instead
Mm.
that instead of counting their own. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. 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 So that's our the self-limiting beliefs that we have, and that's Dr. Carl Balita as a motivational speaker as well.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Really love that one. So you are a nurse, educator, host, entrepreneur. You're running for the Senate. So what do you think is a transferable skill that you have used or you are using with all these things that you have become? What do you think is the one transferable skill that has become vital to who you are right now with all these things that you are doing and you have become?
Learning,
Learning.
learning,
Good.
learning. I can I transfer it to my children, transfer it to my family, to my
Mm-hmm.
people. Because learning to learn is a major
Mm-hmm.
competence, and I have proven to them that I can learn. I can learn
Mm.
anything. I cannot learn everything, but I can learn those that I choose to learn. And therefore, if you can learn, you can relearn, you can unlearn, then you're ready for the
Yes.
future. That's very transferable.
Wow, amazing. Learning is a continuous process. Nga, no? It's about what you said. It's about learning, relearning, unlearning. It's like about rewiring and cutting the
Retooling.
wires of the old habits, rewire it again, and there you go. Wow, that's really
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you for that. And then I always ask this question to my special guest. I call this the dinner question. Nag-dinner na po ba kayo, Dr. Carl?
Mamaya pa.
Hindi pa yan. Tama-tama.
After this, yeah.
Tama-tama yung tanong ko. The dinner question. So, if there's anybody that you would like to have dinner with, anybody in this world, even though they're already dead, big personality, big people, who is this person that you would like to have dinner with? Why and what question would you ask this person?
Jesus Christ. Sabi mo,
Jesus
anybody
Christ.
who's been here.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, and the question I would ask is not how to be you, but how to be me.
How to be me.
How to
Wow,
be
that's
me.
really amazing.
Yeah, because he would perfectly give me an answer for that. How to be me.
Yes. Wow, amazing. That's very short but very powerful answer to that question. Wow, thank you very Dr. Carl. I know you're very busy and I've been inaawitan kita for many months to be here in Germination. But finally, we've done it. I'm very thankful. I've learned a lot. Just from the very start, you've been dropping golden nuggets already for us, and I'm 100% that all the live audiences have learned a lot from what you said to us, what you have shared, and everything. So thank you very much for your time in here, and as a form of gratitude, apart from serenading you, is a glass of wine for you. Yeah, it's just virtual for now.
Yeah, I have to tell this. I have to tell you this. I love the title of your show, Germination.
Oh,
Because
thank you.
just remember, there are four ways to be immortal in this world. Number one is to have a family; they'll carry you through. Number two is to write a book, because that will make you immortal. Number three is to start a business and put it under your name, just like what I did. And the fourth is to germinate, to plant a tree. Germinate a tree, and that tree will last longer than your life, and will probably live forever. So you become immortal. So continue germinating and make yourself immortal.
Wow. Thank you very much. Wow. Amazing. So, Dr. Balita, if there's anything that you would like to promote, you would like to greet, to give thanks to, the floor is yours po. Say whatever you want to say. This is the time for you to promote everything that you want to promote.
Well, to
Floor
those
is yours
people
po.
who believe in me and believe in what I can offer this government, it's not enough that you vote, because if you vote, I'm probably not winning. You have to campaign. It's not yet campaign season, but you have to tell more people about me, because the choice is really wide and plenty. But I'm offering a unique selling proposition that I'm a professional, and I want to bring some professionalism, and I want to bring the professional in that Senate. So, and that's not for me. This is a personal sacrifice, but I know that the Filipinos will be giving a nurse, a teacher, a micro entrepreneur, a midwife a chance. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much for that one, Dr. Carl Balita. Ayan. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope when you come here in London or when I go back to the Philippines, we will meet each other again and have a talk. Wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time in here, Dr. Carl Balita. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Carl Balita, a nurse, multi-awarded entrepreneur, doctor of education, and a senatorial candidate for 2022. Lagi niyo pong tandaan, yun po yung kabuhayan, kalusugan, at karunungan ni Dr. Carl Balita. Ayan. Thank you very much, Dr. Carl Balita, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. God bless. Thank you. Wow. So that's our episode for today, with a double episode actually, with Dr. Carl Balita, and earlier it was Coach Lerma Hiron. Ayan. And of course, I would like to, let's see, mga comments natin dito. Ayan. From Ate J. Montelibano, let's go for the win. Thank you for your time to talk to us today, Sir Carl. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you very much, Ate J. McLeod of One EU Connect. Yeah, thank you very much. Ayan. And Shane Mikagalang, welcome. Thank you for being here. And we have Rhea Melegrito, Jason Cruz Luna, my classmate in elementary and high school, Carlito Arin. Yan, napagaling na singer. And Arcania Rose Noviembre 30. Yan, welcome and thank you very much. Yan. And I always ask this question, what is your takeaway? What is your takeaway? I always ask this one because I don't want you spending or investing your time in here without learning anything or taking anything away from our live stream interview, from all these inspiring people that we bring here in Germination. Ayan. So just write it on the comment box if there's anything that you would like to share as your takeaway here. Ayan. And there's so much we have learned from Dr. Carl Balita today, and I would have to watch it back again because it's so meaty. Jo Marie Bellamino Logda. Yeah, God bless you both. Okay, thank you very much, Jo Marie. Ayan. And yes, so for me, I think that was my takeaway would be when he said that the answer to his to the dinner question, he said he would like to have dinner with Jesus and ask not how to be you but how to be me. Ayan. That was very short but very powerful answer to that question. Yeah. Why would we? It's a fast track to sadness, as what Dr. Balita said. Once you start comparing yourself with other people, that's the start. That's the fast track or shortcut to sadness. So never, ever, ever do that. Yeah. So that's for me. That's my takeaway. So if you have any takeaway, please write it on the comment box and share it. And again, if you are new to Germination, please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and follow us on our Facebook page, Germination. Show us some love and appreciation. Yeah, thank you very much. Let's see, there's a comment in here. My takeaway is we have hope for our country if people like Carl and Jeremy are around us. Dr. Carl Balita will be sufficient enough, Thank you very much, Ate J. Montelibano. Yeah, of One EU Connect. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yes. And as what we I think it's about time that our country needs like fresh and young bloods, during this time, sometimes we say that obviously experience is very important, but during this time, in this digital information age, it's really innovation. It's very important. If you have the experience and you can innovate, well and good. But sometimes we stick to that idea, and experience is really essential. That even even the candidate is already old, reach that age that he needs to rest, and don't have that stress anymore of the country. We still vote for them, but nothing's wrong or right, but we just have to open our mind to other possibilities or other ideas as well. Innovation is very important, especially during this time. Yeah, so that's my take for that one. Yeah. So thank you very much, everyone, and of course, don't forget our. I would like to thank our sponsor. Ayan, we have World Remit. Ayan, World Remit has got a a new offer at the moment. So let me just flash that one. World Remit, ayan, ang ating sponsor. Let's just see. Ayan, World Remit. World Remit has great offer to new customers. Send 20 pounds or more and get 20 pounds off your transaction. To enjoy this offer, on the first 20 pounds or more you send, simply use the promo code TAKE10. And in order to do this, you have to download the app branch.worldremit.com/PH_QR. Offer ends November 7, 2021. Of course, terms and conditions apply. And I also would like to thank Professional Healthcare UK. Ayan. So if you are a nurse or a healthcare assistant looking for extra income, call Professional Healthcare UK on 0207 0787571 or email admin@professionalhealthcare.uk and visit our website professionalhealthcare.uk. And on December 12, save the date for all those who are here in London. December 12, 2021, that's a Sunday. The 10th annual live music concert of Pinoy Musikero UK will be held at the Circa Loca, which is in Hounslow. Bands like New Grooves, Tricy Cool, Local Brown, Team Karma, SP41, Girl Named Luna, Skylab, Saksik Prago, plus many more bands will be performing that night, and it will be hosted by DJ Ara, DJ Keezer, and Mindy. And door opens at 2 p.m. and there's an entry of 10 pounds. So save the date for all those of you who are here in London. Ayan. And of course, don't forget our One Nation Awards UK Breakthrough 2021. Ayan. Ating pong One Nation Awards UK Breakthrough 2021. We are on our second year already. Yan. So, all right, let's see if meron pa which I forgot to greet. Let's see. Yan. Let's go to my Facebook page. Because sometimes it's only Facebook user which is appearing, so I don't really know who is on. And let's see dito sa ano. And of course, don't forget to share this live stream to your friends. Yan, to your friends. Yan. Oh, my mom is watching. Hello, mom. Hello, Nainay. It's the first time I've seen my mom watching my live stream. Ayan, Nainay. Yan, Concepcion Esperanzate is watching. Honestly, it is the first time. And I'm so glad. And I'm so very happy. That made my day. It's the first time my mom is actually on my live stream. I've been live streaming for this is our second year now. So, yeah. So, hello there, Nainay. Love you. And always take care there. Hello, kila Kuya Obet. Jan. And always watch, of course. Not just, I know my Wednesdays is 2 o'clock in the morning in the Philippines. But Sunday, yeah, please make sure, Nainay, that you watch my live stream. It's okay to watch other shows on television, but don't forget your son's live stream here in Germination. Yeah. And I'm really what you call this? Oh, I'm running out of words. My God. Yeah, and I'm really thankful for what Dr. Carl Balita said as well. How to become immortal or how to immortalize yourself. In these ways, like write a book. Have a family, because your family will carry you through. Write a book because it will stay. And what's the other one that he said? Build a business. Yeah. Build a business and name it under yourself. And plant a tree and let it germinate. Yeah. Yeah, that's really very good. Ayan, thank you. Ayan. Thank you, Nay. Ayan, for watching, and please always watch as well. Honored. Yes, I'm honored. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't have any technical director, but yeah, that's the word. I'm honored for Dr. Balita to say those words about germination. Yeah, thank you very much. And I don't think there's anything else that I have forgotten. Ayan, but please share this live stream to your friends and family. And I've known Sir Carl Balita for many years, and he's a very good friend, very close friend of my friend as well in the Philippines. So we are both member of a church organization since we were a child. So don't forget his platform, the Triple K, Karunungan, because he's Doctor of Education, Kalusugan, him being a nurse, and Kabuhayan, because he's a multi-awarded businessman and entrepreneur. Yeah. And he's got a program as well, CBRC Tv, which is Carl Balita Review Center TV. And actually, one of the persons who I interviewed before, Marites Allen, who is a expert in feng shui. And she has a show there as well about feng shui in Carl Balita Review Center TV. And Sir Alfred Carandang, I know he's got a show there as well. Yeah. So, all right. So let's wrap this up. And thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in, for investing your time in here. And my hope is to bring you an edutainment show wherein you get entertained and you learn at the same time. Ayan. So, as for me, always remember that the quality of our life will depend on the quality of the thoughts that we are thinking. Always remember to plant those seeds of positivity in your mind every single day and let it germinate so that one day you will see the better version of yourself. All right. So thank you very much, everyone, and stay safe and have a good weekend, everyone. Bye for now.
Hello everyone! As we are growing our community, we would like you to be part of Germination. So if you like our episode for today, please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and to like and follow our Facebook page, Germination, and to share the videos to all those people who you think will benefit from it. And if you know anybody whose life story is inspiring, or even your life story can be inspiring, please get in touch with us, because you'll never know. You will be our next special guest for our next episode, because we believe that your life story is worth live streaming. And don't forget to watch our live stream shows every Wednesdays, 7:30 in the evening, and on Sundays, 11 o'clock in the morning, and that's UK time. See you next time. This is Jeremy of Germination.